Well, we're going to welcome you to another exciting edition of the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Franti, where you get your daily dose, real estate market updates, and yes, the rock star's kicking in.
That's right. He's starting to wake up just for you. So today we're going to look at what those smart guys, like you like to say, at Harvard have to say about housing, Don.
That's right. Okay, we talk about a lot, especially with interest rates at some of the lowest levels we have seen in some time. So now we have Eric Belsky, the managing director of the Joint Center of Housing Studies at Harvard University. Of course, they have to make it all long and sound very important because they are from Harvard.
Right. So I think Don prefers those smart guys.
Yes. So they're talking about the 5 financial benefits of homeownership. And I'm talking, we can go on and on. There's probably 25, if not more, but we'll go with the top 5 according to Harvard.
Yeah, and what's really nice about this is nothing you haven't heard from Don and Gino before. These are the things we talk about every single day that you're in the know if you're checking out the National Real Estate Cafe. And the best way to do that is to text NREC to the number 58885 and you get it on your phone every single day.
That's right. You can be a smart guy like us because Harvard's backing us up. That's
so let's check out those 5 slides there, Mr. Firm.
All right. Your favorite, Gino?
Absolutely. My number one favorite is that it's a leveraged investment vehicle. With a very small down payment, you can get a nice sized return on a very large asset. So your leverage is about 10 times what it would be. So let me give you a small example. So you would need $5 million to get the same kind of return that you can get on a $500,000 asset. So I think that's a great investment, Don.
All right. And then we always talk about you're paying for housing, whether you own or rent. We always say it. It might as well be your own. Otherwise, you're paying somebody else's mortgage.
Yep. And Don, this is one of your favorites. It's forced savings. A portion of your payment, if you don't have an interest-only loan, which are pretty rare and hard to come by these days, is going towards your equity. You are making a deposit into your equity for your own future. It's a forced savings account.
I mean, a lot of us are not going to be able to save hundreds of thousands of dollars over the next 10 years unless you own a home because you're also paying down that principal. You're getting the tax write-offs. That's not including all the other benefits.
Hey, did you see that net worth calculation we did yesterday? There's an example that takes into consideration all of it. Leverage, forced savings account, etc.
All right, let's see what the Harvard guys say were the final 2 of the top 5 here. Boom.
Yep, well, the tax benefits, Don. We talk about, a lot of people talk about the annual tax benefit, the filing tax benefit, where you get the homeowner's deduction. But one of my favorites is the capital gains exemption. I can't think of a better way to exempt $250,000 to $500,000 if you're married of tax-free profit. So if you could do this a few times in your life, unbelievable way to save money on taxes.
And then owning is a hedge against inflation. What does that mean? Well, a lot of us don't like when prices go up. And you're like, oh, that's going to hurt. But wait a minute. If inflation, that means prices are going up. That means prices going up on your home. And you can't leverage it more. We talked about that. Number 1. So imagine prices going up 5% on a $500,000 home. That's $25,000 a year.
Yeah, and so let's talk about one point about inflation is as home prices continue to rise over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, guess what stays the same if you have a 30-year fixed mortgage? Your payment. So do you remember when a long time ago $100 was a big deal and it was hard to get change? And now you use it at 7-Eleven to buy whatever? So imagine the same thing. That's the principles of inflation at work. So imagine how easy it'll be to make your mortgage payment 20 years from now.
There you go. You heard it right here on the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Franti. You can get these sent right to your phone like Gino said by texting NREC to the number 58885. We'd love you to join our website at nrecafe.com. Tons of videos from YouTube, always with updates, what's really happening in the real estate and financial markets every day.
Check us out tomorrow and see what's brewing with Don and Gino.